love so much to watch What a Show. You're watching What a Show. A cyberbully? Oh my, what will they think of next? If you need anything, please do not hesitate to push the purple button to your left. An attendant will be with you shortly. My mother-in-law is always up my ass about how I spend my day. I can't help but chuckle because me? I'm watching What a Show on twitch.tv. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. I wonder what Charlotte and Patrick will get up to today. I hope it's Craigslist. I think the mods should be allowed to ban people, if it's funny. What's that? A show? Never thought I'd see the day. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. Sometimes I wonder whether Patrick is actually hurting Charlotte's feelings, or if it's all one big joke. Fascinating. Quiet, darling. What a show is about to start. All right, let's wrap it up. The French What a Show. I miss the Patrick is Afraid of Bones era. It's just not the same show anymore. If I was Charlotte, I'd simply get a better computer. It doesn't seem all that complicated. If What a Show were ever to fully solve its technical issues, I imagine I would have to stop watching. Oh god, it's What a Show. And it's headed right towards us. What do you think Charlotte dreams of? Is it pleasant? Frankly, I'm here for Waylon and Gatito. You know, back in my day, we didn't have anime sex noises. It's What a Show time. Look out, it's What a Show. What? A show? I, for one, do hope they play copyrighted music. I lost Inside Gaming again for this? It's Charlotte and Patrick. Again. I do wonder if the screen will be covered in screenshots and garbage today. It wouldn't be fun for me anymore if they got partner.
Okay, and we are live.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hi everybody. I've got some really exciting news about a new personal turn. I have decided to stop paying taxes.
Okay.
Because you know what, like being being an American is it was cool for a while there, you know.
Yeah.
It was definitely it was happening, you know, for a minute there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've decided that I don't acknowledge I don't acknowledge the federal government's hand in my pockets any longer.
You're not going anywhere. You just won't be paying taxes anymore.
Yeah, no. It's not so much a physical evasion.
Right.
I just thought about it and I was like, you know what? This ain't me.
Why?
This isn't
Yeah.
and like I know people are like, oh, it's like that's how they got Al Capone and Martha Stewart and like a lot of like scumbags and they don't pay taxes and the billionaires and I'm like, it's not that.
Yeah.
I am letting my journey decide itself. You know what? I'm getting the energies I'm getting from the IRS, from the federal government.
They're bad.
They're not good. It's a malignant energy. And not I don't even want to get started about all the things in retrograde grade today, but
Well, give me a few. Give me a few of the things. Just give me a few of the things that are in retrograde. Yeah, just a couple. If you could, just with a couple of
definitely.
those things that are in retrograde. Just however, it doesn't have to be everything, but just hit me with a few. Quick.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Where do you want me to start?
Anyway, just let's start.
Oh
just,
my God.
Just one thing.
False. Oh, is that an ad? That doesn't mean. I mean, Pluto for one is in
Okay. You have a
is in retrograde.
You have a website up. It looks like.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I probably do have a website up somewhere, but I don't need a website to tell you that Neptune and Saturn are also in retrograde.
Oh, that's bad news.
Your damn anus is in retrograde.
Oh,
bro.
wow.
Okay, come on.
That sucks, yeah.
Come on.
That's too bad for me.
Come on, okay. Come
Uh-huh.
on. But anyway, yeah, and like not to mention Jupiter and Chiron are also deeply retrograded. They retrograde.
Right now.
They retrograde.
Is it a bullish? Are the retrogrades bullish right now? What did you say?
I don't see that in my mind, which is what I'm looking through right now.
Okay.
But if you want to learn about the influence of astrology in your life, including astrological events, the moon cycles, your sun and moon and rising signs, how journaling can help you connect with the current influences and more, you can visit Jourdain Marie at Girl in Her Moon. She's the writer and contributor who penned this article for Yoga Journal. This is just a few days ago, actually. And this image, which I just pulled up, this will basically tell you everything you need to know.
It sounds good.
Yeah,
to me.
I mean, it could be good, but like given also what the revenue service has against me and frankly on me, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So
Thanks.
like I said, my journey, there's my phone. I dropped my phone. Just the path that my aura has taken me on does not include paying taxes on my income.
I agree.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there. And I guess, I don't know, what else have I been doing? Moisturizing, thriving.
Good. That's important, yeah.
Spectacular 101, Saint of Sunrise, and Timothy Stepansky, thank you for subscribing. You are all the problem. You're why I have been asked to pay taxes in the first place.
Yeah, we should figure that out sometime.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone does it, and every time I look it up, I'm like, this is impenetrable.
Does what?
This like have just an LLC or an S corp or whatever to avoid this type of thing. But S corp. But every time I look into it, even a little bit, I'm like, it
hurts my brain.
It's completely gibberish. And then we end up in this situation every year.
That's right. And for this money,
Yeah.
we could definitely hire somebody to do this for us. For the amount that we've been asked to pay.
We could also set it aside every month.
Set it aside every
instead of
month
spending
because
it.
you should expect when you are receiving income as an independent contractor and you have to file a 1099 miscellaneous or 1099 NEC, you're expected to set that money aside.
That's correct.
Which is, I think, ultimately for me, bogus and unfair. I think it smacks of insensitivity towards the stupid members of our society, like
Agreed.
myself, and you to an extent. You have a deep knowledge about things that are not really
fake.
useful. Yeah, that are fake. Which I do too. Gun to my head, I could tell you so many Harry Potter characters, and I don't like that. But the fact of the matter is that gray matter is stained, red and gold for Gryffindor rather than with the ins and outs of tax law or even who I filed with last year. Every company, TurboTax, H&R Block, Cash App taxes, Credit Karma tax, they are all exactly the same. And every year I go through the same experience, which is going through every email address and every login and sign-in page and trying to figure out where the fuck I filed.
This is where we differ because I have one email.
I use one email now, but the problem is that files are...
Well, up until 6 months ago, you used 30.
It's not true. That's
close to true.
Patently untrue. I think I turned off...
Every time I ask you for your email address, you give me a different email.
That's not true.
Yeah.
It's kind of... It's... I'm being attacked.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm being crucified, honestly. I don't feel unlike Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, here's a little train game that I thought could be fun to put on the screen. While we bullshit today. And so this is station to station. I think this is a game for gay people, mainly.
What? Why?
Just like train stuff. It's cozy, I've seen it called. I saw it covered on The Gamer, I think, or gay gamers. Cute voxel art.
It just looks like, it looks like that other game.
Teardown? That's that would be, that's the voxel art. It needs wheat. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to... Okay, got it. Mouse zooms in. This is deeply affecting the stream and the quality of it.
I understand that making an LLC is fast, but how do you make an LLC for 2 people? And then how do you get the money? Do we need a bank account? Do we have to have a shared account that we then just take money? That's where I lose. I understand that I can go on LegalZoom and make an LLC in 5 seconds. It's everything after that I'm puzzled by.
Press spacebar, click on the station button again.
Or ASCOR, whatever it is.
What about an ASCOR?
Okay.
Huh.
It's like the Marine Corps, but they're all cheeked up.
Are Marines not cheeked up? I feel like that regimen, booty camp, honestly. The mill requires wheat.
I'm not sure.
Click on a connector on the station and build a railroad. I can't even talk at all today. To the wheat farm. Okay, So I'm going to click on the station connector. Oh, folks, we got wheat. That's amazing. What do I do? A freight train? Look at that. Oh my God, we're making a place. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I just figured I'd put this up, and then we would kind of talk about whatever.
Well, I'm actually talking to Timothy Stepanski about our tax situation right now in the chat.
Oh, are you? Are you going back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's cool. I mean, that we should figure that out.
It sounds like we want a limited liability partnership, but again, that is not the problem.
An LLP?
That's not where we're getting jammed up. It's everything after that I am.
You're saying we're jammed up?
Yeah, we're jammed up with what you just told me.
I mean, yeah, I guess fuck what you heard. It is what you're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse over the building again to see that it is completed. Okay. Each wheat farm can only supply 1 mill. That's interesting. Did you know that?
No.
So the new wheat farm needs to be connected to a different mill than the one I used already.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
So this is a mill.
Okay.
I can't wait till we get our first mill and we pay $2 million in taxes.
Because it's 1 mil each at that point.
Yeah.
You make 1 mil, but because there's 2 of us, we owe 2 mil.
Ooh, that's cool. Hello. Yes, exactly, right. This is cool.
It's just so much stupid bullshit that I don't have any interest in learning about.
I mean, it's useless information, really. You don't actually have to know any of this stuff if you're doing what I have done, which is choose to
I mean, you need one
not
way more
pay
than me.
taxes.
Although you keep dragging me into more financial dealings.
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna have to. What is this? What did I just do? Oh, it's a fence? It's a path? Remove. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Hi. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Ooh, very blurry when you shake it like that.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want? I want ice cold brew.
Okay.
You know? What is the tax man gonna come and take a sip out of that? Is
He's
the
gonna
tax
try.
man gonna Citizen.
Taxman is gonna bring you a beer, but then gingerly bend you over and have you in the living
Okay,
room.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
Did she leave? Oh my god. She fucking left me with this $3,000 loading screen. Oh. Folks, we had a long day today. Real long day. I'll tell you what we did. For the DC Dundee. We also did a bunch of other bullshit that I can't even remember right now. So my head is messed up. Okay? I mean, this $3,000. I got other taxes too. Whew. It's a bad game.
What's a bad game?
Taxes.
Taxes? Oh, taxes. Yeah. No,
Taxes.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about an actual game. Okay, so I'm gonna build another station. Can I connect these? Should I? I don't think I need to. Actually, you know what? I am going to.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game called Station a Station. And I think it's pretty cool. Standard train for freight. Look at that. Oh dude. I told you that, I don't know if I did. Yogurt went like fully feral on me this morning. And I have
Why?
a theory as to why. I was standing and getting ready. I was staying and getting ready this morning, like, you know, putting out clothes and just like normal morning stuff. And Yogurt just like latched onto my leg with every claw she had and just went, and just wrapped herself around and drew a lot of blood. And I like screamed. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And she like ran and got scared. And my working theory is I will put on Star Trek, the original series, while I get ready for work. And this morning, I started an episode, and they were on a planet where an alien species that does not feel sensations on their home planet, I don't know, is trying to like, they make a bunch of Halloween shit happen, which this is why I texted you. They justified the
Oh, the castle or whatever.
the castle, yeah, but it was like a Halloween thing with like witches and black cats, and like the black cat comes up and just goes, and it wasn't immediate, but she reacted to that, and then a few minutes later treated my calf like a big thing of mutton.
I mean, that sounds right. That's probably why.
What would happen with a cat? Does that sound on on in character for the creatures?
I mean, sort of. I don't know that anything like that's ever
unsettling.
happened to me, but
I mean, I'm looking
Yeah.
for any kind of reason because it's abnormal. Yes, thank you. I am healing. I am in my healing era now.
Have you considered having her destroyed?
I don't think she can be, because I asked the shelter about that. I was like, upon my dissatisfaction, could she be destroyed? And they said,
Yeah.
Probably not. I was like, okay. And I spat on the counter, and I
Yeah.
also never took back the carry case, whatever. What is it for a cat?
Why would you take it back?
Oh, because they asked for it back. It was a
The
loan.
cardboard thing?
No, it was like not a cardboard thing. It's like a crate, it's a carrying crate.
Oh.
Yeah, they emailed me, and I did mean to take it back because they're doing good work helping these cats, but
And you still could. And you still
I
could.
still
You
could.
just
I
you choose.
still
You,
could.
you're still
now
choosing.
now I am
you've resigned yourself
embarrassed
to
and I
never
don't
do
want to
it, but-
show my face, so I've considered like leaving it like an orphan on the steps
Mhm.
and just running away.
Did they ever reach out to you about it?
Uh-huh.
They do still.
Not still. No, they gave up.
Oh, okay.
Played the long game, They played me at my own
Mhm.
game, which is waiting too long to do something.
Yeah. Like your taxes.
Our taxes.
Well, I assume you did yours already, or you haven't done yours yet either. Am I wrong?
I don't want to talk about my finances on stream.
Okay. There we go.
I'd really rather not.
Uh-huh.
This looks efficient, what I'm doing right here.
It's the best way to run a train. Where is this train going? This train goes from a barn to a windmill, about
Well, I don't
a
know
mile
what
away
this,
from
this
each
is,
other.
This is the wheat farm. Oh, you know what? What am I doing?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Taxman gonna Taxman's gonna come and he's going to put my head through a plate glass window and then yes, have me.
Well, it's a given the taxman will have you.
No one's saying the Taxman won't have me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is known as it was written.
Yeah, the taxman can have anyone he wishes.
It's if I don't know if anyone has any like family members or like peers that work for the IRS, but a perk that they don't like to talk about is that they can't have anyone.
They can have anyone.
They can have anyone. Tricky terrain ahead. Control the direction. Okay.
Sound off if the taxman has had you.
Yes. Let us know in the comments if the Taxman has had you.
And also let us know if it was good.
Mods, can we get a poll?
You've
Going.
been had.
If you've been had by the yes, thank you, Jojo. That's right. We actually asked for one for once. Driftless said many times it was good. I'm assuming in the biblical sense.
Oh. Like, and yay, it was good, or?
Yes. And low.
Okay.
Yeah. What am I supposed? Avoid bridges. Oh, it wants me to avoid bridges. Well, I guess I shouldn't friggin' play Death Stranding then.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I not have enough money? That bridge is very expensive. Yeah, well, fuck you, man.
Realizing I don't have a a gray marker for these Gundams.
Oh, like the panel liner?
You know,
I just got some, but I don't know how to use them.
I got a bunch, but all right, I mean, I just got a pack.
I
but
bought
don't.
a pack, and it came with like a kind of like grayish, but I bought a separate gray marker in addition.
Okay.
I built Gundams with a new friend the other day. We had a great time. But I realized that it's a great activity for if you want to like hang with someone that you don't know super well, because you can sit in mostly silence for a long time and you're just both snipping, you know?
Yes, correct.
It's kind of great. Patrick, how many have you built now?
I don't know. 5 maybe.
Yes.
I'm looking at this and I'm realizing I don't have. I've got a lot of colors, but I don't have the one. I feel like gray is very important.
Yeah, gray is very important because
And
it
I don't
looks
have.
good on white.
I also don't have brown, which apparently is good for red. I've got
He doesn't have brown.
many other colors.
Can't believe that. It's kind of funny when you think about it, right?
It is kind of funny if you think about it. Yeah.
Hold on, wait, I'm thinking about it. It's so
Wait.
funny.
Yeah, no, it is kind of funny now that I've thought about it. Yeah.
Is it
for
funny
sure.
if you think? Hold on, let me. Okay, yeah, it is funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That is pretty funny. I thought about it.
Hang on, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's not bad.
I actually really enjoyed that. Hey, I gotta tell you, that was something else. What you said earlier, I really enjoyed that. You can build the station at an incline. Yeah, I'm thinking that's funny.
You know what? Let's just do black. Who cares? Who gives it?
Hey guys, we're just doing black.
Does this shitty little guy have anything to? No. this guy don't.
shitty little guy, have you
This guy-
anything?
This guy doesn't have anything to whine.
Am I connecting these correctly? Oh, you know what? I think I am.
Or does that shitty little guy?
Every track brings a new train. I wonder if there's a way to not do that. So these two are heading the opposite direction. Brings a new train. Conductor man, every track brings a new train. And every train a new track.
Oh.
I saw a clip today about an episode of Monk that Korn guested on.
Really?
Yeah. It was Tom Sharpling was talking about it on his podcast as one of the main writers for Monk.
Was from the band Korn, one of the writers, you're saying?
No, all of Korn was in Monk.
Okay.
Canonically. And Adrian was pretty disturbed that they had a lot of tattoos.
This is Adriano Monk.
Adriano
Adriano
Monk, you're
Monk.
making your mother so crazy.
Oh, Adriano Monk.
Adriano Monk, I cannot believe you say the things that you say.
I can't believe you have that disease you have.
My
What is
son is beautiful, but he has the obsessive compulsive.
So I cannot take him nowhere.
ADHD.
He's cleaning. He's always cleaning.
He's always cleaning, he's wiping, he's saying, Mama, the milky bottle is too
Oh.
dirty. Oh, my poor boy Adriano, he's always counting the fence posts. Oh.
I'm gonna get a thick. Let me flip a towel quick.
Okay. Oh, my son Adriano, he's solving some of the most heinous crime in San Francisco. Oh, Adriano, I like his old assistant better. Natalie is not doing it for me. I remember Sharon. She was a beautiful woman. What's like a Italian word for people that are not Italian? The capicola. Did I do it? No, I did it. Oh. Hey, monkey. He breaking my heart when he moved to San Francisco. Oh. Oh,
Or
that's,
maybe that show is based. Who knows?
hold on, that's really good. Protested Euro. I asked, what do Italians call non-Italians, and they said gabagoyim.
Oh, that's really
That's
good,
really
yeah.
solid. Yeah,
That's really
that's
good.
that's solid. That's really good.
I-
Can we
do I
pin
need to,
that?
like,
Yeah.
Do I need to like poke the inside of this marker? There's nothing.
Oh,
coming
did
out.
that get rid of the? Did
Oh,
that
wait,
get
here it
rid of
comes.
the pole? No, they're both there. Happening now. Wait, or did it? Did I get rid of the pole by pinning? You won't.
Holy fucking hell.
Oh my gosh. My daughter, she's so stupid. She got rid of the pole she asked for.
Oh, this ain't working at all.
The poll was done? Oh. My daughter, she's a flawless. You should have
This ain't
seen
gonna
my
work.
daughter. Great rack.
Beautiful. Oh, she's got such a nice set on her.
My daughter has some of the nicest titties I've seen this side of Sicily. Oh.
Truly incredible. Oh.
You should have seen my daughter. Oh. My son, he's got an incredible hog. You should have seen it. He was hard on the day one.
Oh God.
And that's a normal.
From the very beginning.
My boy was always ready.
He's an incredible.
The Italian baby stallion, we called him. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. My daughter, she a freak into sheets. Oh.
Oh. God, that's awful. Fucking horrible. I hate that.
She take
A
after
lot.
her nonna with the way she take it to do it a toppy. Oh, salami. Her nonna could sleep with a whole village before sundown. And still be at home in time to make her the gravy.
Might have to get some marker recommendations for Jacob. These don't feel right. Oh, I'll figure it out. Maybe they're fine.
Beautiful Naples. Oh, as we like it to say, we like it to say Naples, like the place.
Like we said from the Italian, areola. Beautiful areolas like a pig.
She had an areole like a swine, like a prize
Oh,
swine.
like a oh. like the most beautiful pigs you've ever seen. So nice. Oh, they were so nice.
My beautiful Adriana, she was so tight.
This fucking sucks. The worst.
The like wistful Italian mother like making that sound is now surpassed and like fully pushed the anime noises out of my brain. I only have room now for
Yeah. Yeah.
don't eat so much cock, you ruin your appetite.
Why you got to eat so much ass before dinner? Huh?
Vincenzoli, why you gotta eat so much ass? So when I make it a bread, when I make it a sauce, so when I make it a meatball.
I come in space. You to be doing some to be getting ready for dinner. Instead, you're eating a penis.
in the home of your grandnonna and her nonna before you eating the penis home.
You got to eat the same in the after dinner is the dessert. Okay.
And why did he make a dinner that pairs with a white? I wish I had known. I wish I had known. I would have made a dinner that pairs with a white. A whole lot of white.
It's really horrible. Horrible stuff. Just awful. It's really awful.
I never seen us so much white, and not since the Alfredo we make it at Christmas. In nome del Padre, e File,
Oh. Oh.
e Spirito Santo. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
My son, when he was in the Ardennes, all he could talk about was the choice of men he was having.
He's constantly calling me saying, no, I can have any man I want.
He said, Nona,
And I do.
Nona, I had a crowd till last night. I took him a hostage. Oh wait, no, they were
And
on
then-
the same side.
No. Yeah.
Okay. I had a crowd last night. I tied him up anyway.
Oh.
No, I'm so happy to be fighting for the Axis of Powers. I think it's really cool what we're doing here.
Why is he in World War II now?
Why not? I wanted to say the Ardennes, so I just,
Oh.
And I'm really.
Nonna. Oh my god, Nonna. You're not gonna believe what they do at Normandy. They're sending men. They're sending men up on the beach straight into my arms, Nonna. Straight into my arm and my mouth.
The men were coming off of the bus, and I was saying, "Come here." Oh.
And I say, you can have me or I can have you. Either way, I don't care.
But not both. Not both. We cannot have each other.
I say, Nonna, I'm a switch.
Nona, my adventures as a verse on the Western Front continue, Nona.
What?
Huh?
Jacob used the phrase, service top in a video.
Service
And
top? What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of just like put together what it sounds like in my head, but
It sounds like someone being
said in
lifted
the
up
video, I
like
think-
a
I
car
think
in
it got-
Valvoline.
I think it got cut. But if you ever see it come back, just know that
Sure, yeah.
he's reusing old material.
Okay, got it, yeah.
What did we land? What were we playing? Where like Sissy Holes came up?
Yeah, it was like I Can't Help Myself was like part of it. All of these sissy holes.
It was some real third. Oh, it was Pepsi Man, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a comment underneath Peppy Man art.
Yes.
Oh, my Peppy Man. My little Peppy Man. He
Mhm.
come and he subjugate entire city.
Yeah, that stuff was like graphic.
Yeah. You should see the demo wheel I'm cutting now. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, no, I
You
was
did.
there.
You did see it. You asked for
Which one is it? Which one is it?
It's the one with John.
I don't.
Ripster.
Who's Ripster?
He's a street shark.
Okay.
Does that ring any bells?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember Ripster.
My shark son, he got a two penis.
Yes, that was a big part of it. Have you gotten to the part where it's like,
I've watched the whole cut down, so I don't know
Okay.
what's missing.
because there's a part where there's like variants on the same art. You know, is this ringing any bells?
Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah. So it was like it was a shark with two dicks, but then like
Mm-hmm.
there was a there was a different variation on the same art for which dick was like exploding,
Yes, correct.
or if both were, or none were.
That is true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're dead on the money there, friend.
And you're saying you liked that.
I'm saying I slacked Dan and said I don't want to do this anymore.
Interesting.
On the
I mean,
last
it's-
one, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's so funny in the moment.
Well, it's the
And then-
ads. It's the ads.
Oh,
where it's just
it's just like full
straight
porn,
up.
right?
It's just porn. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's rough.
Yeah, there's that. It's so funny in the moment, but then, yeah, having to edit it and just like clinically stare at this garbage
yeah.
for.
Thank God we're not
hours.
doing actually uncensored stuff. I mean,
Well, we did one.
I know, because no one told me we weren't.
I think I specifically told you we were, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And like that was the Ferengi one, I think, right? So at least it was the Ferengi that people got to see.
What's the Ferengi? Oh, is it the Star Trek thing?
Yeah.
Is that what Quark is? Is he a Ferengi?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. The fuck? Why is that station blocked? Interesting. This is most curious.
The Ferengi. The Star Trek stuff was funny, the Star Trek porn, but then it got like the second you like directly search for, like we searched for Seven of Nine and it was immediately just like deep fakes and it was like, oh, this feels really bad.
Yeah, it's not great.
And we got out of there real quick, but then there was a lot of good Worf and stuff like that.
You got a good Worf?
Yeah, there's some good Worf. It's amazing how many Star Trek games came up in that series. It's like
I
almost
think you were
every...
manifesting, is what happened.
Well, definitely by the last one.
Oh,
Because I found, I think I dug around until I found a disc to put up there, and I was like, oh, I found another one. And yeah, they were forced to endure.
Blocked? Bruh. So I'm out here saying bruh because I'm so young. The city made a whole city, population of 5. Do you see that AI Supergirl art going
Kira
around?
and Tuvok are your parents? Yes, I did. In Starfield? Yes, I did.
Kira and Tuvok.
They'll catch me up. We can talk about the other thing.
What's the other
Yes, I saw the Supergirl art.
His skills are really increasing. Anyone that says that, did you see the one that was like they manufactured a race riot?
What?
It was like super weird. They like used AI to make an image to be mad about and say this is better than any art you'll see. I was gonna send you something of it, but like any one tweet screenshot or sorry X didn't really do justice to just how awful it was. Oh,
Okay.
what if I root the cheese through the fish? It's so obvious.
It's so weird because like anytime they say like it's like bro, it's so over for artists. It's like no, this all sucks.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
I've yet to see. I've seen AI art that's very funny.
Yeah, and I think the like AI
where,
in motion stuff can actually like look pretty interesting as long as it's sourced from like your own library of things. Like you could train an AI on like if you're a studio on the movies you own and just like but only if you're going for that desired effect. Like I don't want to actually see like you know what I'm talking about, the, like weird warpy trippy shit. If that were everything, I would jump off a building. Like
because it has no like it is fucking weird.
I mean, it's just like
in a way that
it's
isn't
already gotten
human.
old.
But-
Because like a lot of like small musicians like will use that for like visualizers and stuff, and like I don't think it looks great, but I do think it like if it's trained with like stuff that you own, it does look like unique.
At least
Like-
it looks like a non-human intelligence. It's not trying to replicate
Yeah,
a human
it's
intelligence.
like weird like memory hole shit and like super deep fried like video artifacting stuff
Mhm.
that like comes from like constant like upload, download, and transcoding and stuff. Like it
Yeah.
can look, that kind of effect can like look really cool, but only for that. Like it's not like you're running of the same video through like a tape to tape process like 100 times.
Well, no,
because
like
it's
and like
cheaper.
having Biden and Trump like argue about weed is extremely
That's
funny.
that's really good. Yeah.
It's also probably the most troubling of the technologies
Mm,
that you can
know,
just like
maybe so.
you know.
Yeah,
pretty
I
convincingly.
guess. Yeah, like if you're worried about that kind of thing, yeah. There's like
But,
words and stuff. Listen, Jack, your shit's mid. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
shit
I
is
think
really
there's
funny.
I'm
Is that
sure
still
there's
happening?
fine uses for it, but it's just like everything I've ever seen where someone is like, "This is extraordinary." There's no need for an artist anymore. It's like, well, first of all, this was made by an artist. It's just then an AI took that person's art and copied it.
Explain.
Yeah.
I don't follow.
So that's the wildest thing to me is thinking that like art is done or something. It's like where the fuck do you think the AI is not just it's fucking insane.
Who the fuck put a city here? This sucks.
Can you destroy it?
I can deprive them of their much needed resources. Should I do that?
Like yeah, I think it can be used to very funny effect. It's when people get like too
No
like
building.
on a high horse about how they're an artist because they figured out what words
Oh, it's a
make an image or
2-station
whatever.
city.
Oh
That's
wow,
something.
look at that.
Wow. Folks, I never thought I'd see the day. You can go up and down. That's great.
I wonder how much you make right now to be someone who just comes up with prompts. I bet that's one of those jobs where you make like 700K a year. Send one email and just write prompts to make.
It is so funny that like the
characters.
people on all sides of that, like the studios were like, we can use AI instead of authors. But like the people that are into the AI and are willing to like work probably in that capacity and be like making up prompts have their self value is like way higher than it
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay, I mean, yeah, you can pay this. Look at this, it's like a roller coaster.
Is that train gonna make it through that tree?
Yeah.
How do I get one of those jobs? Because I feel like that'd be a good way to make a bunch of money on the side and not have to do any work.
Sometimes I feel like I wish I had one of those jobs, and I wonder how that could happen. And then I think I have come to the conclusion that that life has just simply not been, that plan is not part of whatever fate I have. I know people that
Yeah.
are good at scheming, and like they're like, here's how I get like all the money, and I actually don't have to do anything, and it's like questionable, but no one's ever gonna have a problem with it.
I mean, I see a lot of people like coming into our office or, you know, other not the Funhouse office, but
Oh, email job
you know,
people.
that area. Yeah, email jobs, and it's like, how the fuck do you get an email job? That seems so fucking easy. You come in, you talk to your coworkers for like 2 hours,
Yeah, you talk about
go to lunch,
going to
and then-
happy hour.
yeah, and then you just send an email, and that's like, and you're like, whew, what a day.
Friday, you know?
It's so cool. Like I'd do that.
One of those jobs, it would be cool.
Although those are also the kind of job though that you have to be in office because of office culture.
But office
it's
culture
not-
is
it's
so
not all-
important because what if it's Alan's birthday?
That's a good point.
This is so
I
pleasant. you know?
saw something recently that was it was like a we really value the office culture and things like, oh god, shut up.
Just needs flour. And it's getting flour. This is good. Yeah, every time I see...
I like going for the, if not for like commuting and all that stuff. I like going into our office on, you know, but like
there's days where it's like it's
and
very
obviously we
nice.
have a job where you have to be in person for the
Well,
to
that's
record
just
stuff.
something that AI can help us with, though.
Because they could take our faces and we just record.
We
oh,
just
should
sit
try-
we just
should
sit John
try that.
Smith down in every
think we could-
chair, and we put our faces on him. Can we do that? Yes.
Do you think we could like
Oh, here's a weed farm.
make a whole video where one of us just, or like we record the audio from our individual homes, but then use AI to make just like us sitting in like the funhouse office?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
Just sort it out so we can do it. Sounds funny.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm on it. Okay, and I figured it out. It's on the calendar. Too steep.
It's like weird, uncanny kind of.
I mean, that would be really funny. Okay, how does this work? Does it? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You take the 7-Up, right? You make it big ups, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're due for a TikTok episode. Get Lindsay on.
Oh yeah.
You know, talk the talk, chew the fat, watch teens embarrass each other and themselves.
Yeah.
The women I've been seeing, I showed a fave TikToks 420 on the first date, which was a gamble, but it paid off.
It did.
It did.
How so?
She didn't think I was a weird freak for liking just the strangest stuff.
Liking weird freak
The
shit.
stuff I send you.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
like the one where the guy is like taking a selfie video and then it's him like shirtless and ripped on the beach in front of a lightning bolt. The
Mhm.
craziest
I remember.
hard cut. You remember. Yeah,
remember.
you remember.
I do.
What we got going on here? Bakery. It needs flour, check, and it produces bread. What does the city need? Patrick.
Hang on a second, and I'll tell you what the city needs.
It needs bread. Just like we do. If anyone knows any good like schemes that Patrick and I would be well suited to, like please hit our line.
Yes.
Like we are open to scheming. Willie Banks, thank you for subscribing. Tax evasion.
Thank you.
I'm way ahead of you there.
I do. Yeah, I wish I had more. I want to be a get-rich-quick guy. You know? But here's the problem. I'm not opening a fucking dropshipping store on Instagram. You know?
Yeah. We could though. Or you know what we could do? I was looking at I was just pouring over tax forms. It's really interesting stuff. But there's a lot of carve-outs and 1099s for how much fish you've accumulated and the costs of maintaining a fishing boat.
What? Oh.
So I say to you, get rich quick, broke. Get fish quick, woke.
You think it's woke to fish, is what you're telling me.
I guess that meme has not kept up with the way that word has been bastardized. But, well, what about it's broke to get rich quick, and it's croak to get fish quick? Because what does a frog need to survive? An abundant
Fish.
ecosystem of fish.
Good fish.
Good fish.
Good
Smoked-
whitefish. A whitefish sandwich.
A good. I love a whitefish sandwich. Like I want.
I knew you were going to, because
I'm
the idea of it
not even
is,
gonna- I'm not
sounds so gross to me.
Patrick, no cap. I love a whitefish salad.
You like a lot of really sickening stuff.
That's
though.
not
So
sickening.
I'm
Whitefish
used to this
salad
kind of thing.
is delicious.
Any meat thing that has the word salad in it is fucking disgusting.
it's
because it's
smoked.
always
It's
just
got mayo.
mayo and some type
Yeah.
of preserved meat. It's so gross. It's so gross.
That's how they catch. That's how the tuna look on the inside when you catch them.
Like tuna salad.
There's celery
it's tough
in
for me to
there.
even think about sometimes because of how disgusting that is.
You're a prude, dog. You're not really
It's not-
living life.
No,
You're a
it's like
prude. You're sheltered. You're
No,
like a
I'm just not
Puritan.
eating like a. I'm not eating like a World War II ration.
Do you like spam?
It's.
Do you like spam?
It's fine. But am I eating it? No.
Oh my god, he's eating.
See? Got you.
He's eating. Patrick ate.
I ate. I ate.
You saying
Damn,
I ate,
I ate.
is really good.
I ate.
I ate. Oh,
I
my
ate.
son of Patrick, he ate like no one else.
Oh, he
Oh, oh, you don't eat your bigger meatball. What's wrong? Patricia,
Are
you
people
haven't.
still saying that?
Patricia, you haven't touched your enormous meatball. Are people saying what? Singing on top of spaghetti?
No, that people ate.
Oh, yeah, no, people, I think eating,
Still a thing?
like, they're eating, still happens.
Okay.
What would a get fish quick? Oh, left no crumbs. Claude is pointing out is kind of like I think a take on the 8.
They ate so much that they didn't even leave.
They
The
ate
crumb not even
so
fit for a
much.
mouse.
My God, they Grinch shit.
Damn, they on the Grinch shit right now. That's probably the next one that we
Don't-
stumbled on,
Don't
right?
talk to me. I be on my Grinch shit lately.
Sorry, I'm
And-
on my Grinch shit. I'm
And
in my Grinch era. Right?
NGL, I'm on my Grinch hustle. Don't talk to me. I'm Grinching.
Grinching on my purpose.
Grinching on these hoes.
Grinch
Their face when I Grinch on these hoes.
MFW, I just Grinched on a hoe.
Their faces when I just Grinched.
I have no. I don't even know what any. I can't even imagine what this means.
You Max.
Grinching
Me Grinch.
Grinch maxing.
Don't. Don't be a who. Be on your Grinch era shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna search. Is when you
You like
with the,
mid Max.
with the weird maxing. Are you familiar with maxing online? I
is
think
it
it might be
like
like an incel
min-maxing?
thing. Yes,
Is it like
I think it is. But it's very like
putting all your
incel-y.
stats in one attribute? Is that the idea?
Sort of, yeah. I think it has something to do with like. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's an incel thing. But let me. I'm just gonna type in someone who's more online than us. Let me know if maxing in that sense is with 2 X's or 1, and then I'm gonna Google Grinch maxing.
They on the Whoville shit. Meanwhile, I Grinch all goddamn day. My eyes when I've been up Grinching all night.
I think there's a new Grinch game coming out.
Well,
And I was thinking
that's a
about-
must play. Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't tell though if it was like a real game in any capacity or if it was like,
Yeah. Transmaxing. That's interesting.
Oh, you should listen to that actually. It's insane. It's truly insane. Shit.
Is it what people think
Yeah.
trans people do?
No.
Or is it trans
it's
people
way,
that are on some new shit?
It's people who, I mean, there's probably a lot to unpack here, but it's people essentially incels saying that they are becoming trans in order to get a
Get
girlfriend.
pussy? Okay.
Yes.
So this is sort of
Yes.
an even deeper fried take on trans trenders.
What's that?
Kind of that people are transitioning because it's a trend, because it's cool, and this is like, well, I'm not transitioning because it's cool. I'm transitioning because it's the only way to get a girlfriend.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Also, pretty big. I might buy a new. I might, in my youth, have bought like a pair of shoes
that I didn't necessarily love because, people thought they were cool, right? Maybe you buy a shirt that seems like it. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like a stretch.
What is?
To,
Transitioning?
to medically transition.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're a little off the mark there, because, like, that's super rare. Like, yeah, I did it, but, like, that's not everyone's experience.
Right.
Like
Which
I
one
did.
did you do?
I transmaxed. I transitioned to
to
get the girl. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah. No. And you had-
chaser,
I mean,
chasers. What about me chasing all that
into great results.
all those skirts.
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna start calling other women like skirts, but in like a really
Dames and-
respectful way. Like, hey, who's the skirt?
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool. I think you
Yeah.
can get away with it.
Yeah. I on my Mad Men.
You and your Mad Men maxing. Yeah, it's psycho shit.
Yeah, I'm Mad
basically.
Maxing. I did see Infinite Corpse. I did see transmasking. That's funny. Just,
Hang on. Grinch maxing 23 years effort. I've sawed off my toes. Why am I shouldn't maybe click this.
What about this?
In order to fit
what 12 Years of Grinch. Is that a movie?
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
winner. Where like instead of him realizing the true meaning of Christmas, it's Brad Pitt coming in the last 15 minutes of the movie and saving the Grinch.
Oh. Brad Pitt, did you
Brad
say?
Pitt pulls his heart does not grow 3 sizes that day. Brad Pitt pulls him back from the edge of the cliff. Because he's
Yeah.
a financier and producer of the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got the special challenge star. Hey,
Brad on my pit like Grinch. I clicked on it. There were 2 Grinch maxing links that went to the same site. One was something about sawing your toes off to fit into Grinch shoes.
Which the Grinch canonically does.
Yeah, and then I didn't click the other one. It was some like it felt like I was entering a Brazilian space.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, yeah.
Look at this desolate region. No train could ever
Yeah.
thrive here. Unless...
Yes, Brad does edge the Grinch. That's the climax. The climax of the movie is also the Grinch's climax.
Yeah.
And yes,
and
it is green.
We're talking, yeah, and it is even hairier than you're thinking. And we are
Mhm.
talking about the one starring Grinch Carey.
Yeah, that doesn't really rhyme in any way. It's not even like a slant rhyme or whatever. There's just
I'm not
nothing
doing a
about
slant
it
rhyme.
rhymes.
I'm not doing a
Yeah,
slant rhyme. I'm
nothing
just,
about it
I'm
rhymes.
just saying his name
It's
is Grinch Carey. You could join me. You could
It's
play with
not.
me, and we would have a great time.
It's not his name though, so no, I
Why do
can't
you
because it
hate
would be
play?
dishonest.
Okay, well then maybe like in some states you can open carry, and it's when you
know
just
that
bring
Dark
around
Clown-
Jim Carrey DVDs
You
with
know
you. You've
that-
got Liar Liar. You've
You
got
know that
Yes
the
Man,
Dark
Truman
Clown encourages play.
but it is not to be trifled with. Dark Clown will F your S up.
Of all the like kind of entertainment-y terms, play has to I think is my that one sends like a chill down my spine.
But play is so important.
Like it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's in terms of like improv. I don't care in that sense, or if it's like it's more annoying if it's acting, I think. But
well, because it's actors.
I don't know, something. No, I mean yes, but
Well, obviously yes,
I-
but there's more.
that's part of it. But I don't think that's the whole thing. But something about like people saying like play, like they're playing and referring to like improv or I don't know. It's just like
I mean, play is
upsets
so
me.
important, though.
Of course, play isn't. No one's saying play isn't important, especially in the practice of Dark Clown.
There was a Dark Clown quest in Cyberpunk, and it sucks.
What?
It's super short, but like, you could tell they were like really like on the Grinch shit when they made it.
Yeah.
But like, you pick up a guy to drive him to a Chinese restaurant, and his name is Ozab. He calls you.
Okay.
It's like Bozo.
Oh,
he's-
sure. I
instead
used to
of-
watch Bozo when I was a kid.
What was
Do you-
that
do
like
you ever
for
watch
you?
that?
No, I never watched it.
I don't know. I think I was okay with. I think I enjoyed it, but there was like It always ended with like this carnival game where you threw a ball and the prize was always a crisp $100 bill. And I
That's
think it was like a
pretty cool.
PBS show.
Yeah, I mean
or something.
Bozo is pretty widely regarded among
Clowns.
among class. Well, anyway, it was like instead of like a rubber nose, he had a grenade where his nose was.
Mhm.
Which would be pretty crazy in really like most settings, but in Cyberpunk, a game where people have parts of them sawed off and then other things put on, when he came in the car, I was like, yeah, okay, he's got a cyber nose.
Yeah.
And then nothing really happens. You have to fight like 3 people, and then he tells you like you should like, I don't know. Oh, cheesery, that's interesting.
Okay.
It just was like I could just see the fucking like person who was putting it together. Like, oh man, this is so dark. It was literally Dark Clown though. He was a dark iteration of a clown.
A lot of things get to me in ways that like I should not allow, but it scratches something that's like too deeply ingrained in me. You know what I mean? Like, and for some reason, like people who think it's not like a fear of clown thing. It's something about it's more about the idea of these people who think that they're like cool or twisted as
But they are.
clowns.
I mean, it's pretty.
It's just so lame.
Would you
It's so
call-
fucking lame.
the
And the
Grinch
whole
is kind
thing
of clown
is that it's like it's not lame. It's actually you're shoving it in their faces or something. It's like no, it's fucking so stupid. It's
I knew
so
a guy who went to
stupid.
clown school. He
Clowning is funny because of how incredibly unappealing and not funny it is, which you and I agree with. I think we have
and
a long
we
history
are
of thinking that like
we are
the stupidity
jesters.
of clowns is the funniest thing in the world. Like
right, but also we are clowns.
yeah,
Like
but we don't wear makeup.
unequivocally. I mean, I have played a clown on our channel with full face paint.
That was mine. That's a different art.
What?
That's a different form of play.
That's quiet clowning.
Yeah.
It's like quiet quitting. But
Yeah,
it's when
yeah.
you're trapped inside a box and no one can hear you. No, I'm talking about King's Dilemma when I was a clown
Oh yeah.
for
yeah,
8
that's-
episodes. Although there was the one where I just took off the makeup and I played a part of the lineage that did not embrace
I guess-
my heritage.
I guess for you though, it doesn't feel like you're playing a character when you put that makeup on. It feels like you're putting on your true face.
And I think therein lies the truth behind the truth in clowning is like the
Yeah.
real, you know.
It reveals what it holds a mirror
Yes,
to
it
society.
holds a mirror to society. Yes, okay. That's
This is what clowns
I'm
actually
talking about.
think,
This is
though.
what
Which is crazy. It's so crazy. It's crazy. To
How
think
can
that.
you sit here on our live stream and make such a general statement as this is what clowns think? What a crazy thing to say.
Why are
This
you
is what
talking about?
clowns think.
Because
I mean,
I've
you're
been on-
right, of
I've-
course,
listen,
but like this
I
is
have
what
been on enough.
clowns
I have
think.
been on. I have been on the websites and social media pages of enough clowns
This is what clowns
to have a
think.
pretty good idea about what
Folks,
the way clowns
you
are
like-
thinking these days.
You like speak to the clowns. Can I get
Mhm.
rid of stuff?
Maybe this is maybe I'm a clown. Maybe I'm actually a clown and I don't even know it yet. And that's why it disgusts and repulses me so much. Is
I'm
that
not making any money.
in my heart I know that I am a clown, but my head doesn't know it yet.
Well,
you know?
you refuse to hold up a mirror to your own face.
I'm clown maxing.
You're clown maxing, yeah. You're Grinch clowning. he on his dark clown.
I'm on my dark clown. Yes, I'm a deeply
Oh,
closeted clown.
Patrick can't come today. He's in his dark clown era. Well, your parents sent you to clown version camps, did they not? When they saw
Oh,
the
yeah,
early
when I was very
signs
young.
of
Yeah.
jester-like behavior.
I was running around doing that weird, creepy head nod with the mouth open.
Yeah, they saw you in the backyard juggling on a unicycle, and they were like, "Call the church." Call the
Yeah,
church now.
I was also on I was above a tub of water that had an alligator in it, and I was on a single tightrope.
Yeah, you would say like, "Can I go out with my friends tonight?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And then they would pull up in a Fiat, and
30 of them would get
30
out.
of them would get out. They were like, "I don't like the way he runs with those people." And then eventually, your parents were like, "Oh God, he's not with those people. He is those people."
He's one of those people. Well, they caught me putting on a clown makeup in the bathroom. Red nose.
Yeah, you were. See, there's no good like trans analog because like I could like raid like my sister's closet when I was like, you know, feeling gender things, but like unless you have a live-in clown relative, you don't have access to that kind of stuff. You'd have to be
20.
raiding the theater department. Oh, you
I
had
had 20 live-in clowns.
Which was an important service, you know, for your grandmother's condition.
Well, yeah, they're.
She needed
I mean,
constant entertainment.
we keep them for as you know the help essentially.
They're held in the wall like an ironing board.
These clowns. If there's one thing clowns need, it's work. Right? Clowns always looking for work.
Well,
sure thing. Sure as the sun rises in the morning, clowns looking for work.
Clowns. You can pick them up outside of, I guess, the Comedy Store. I mean, would be like not Home Depot probably. Clown Depot. Some. Yeah, that's true. What was I gonna say about clowns? Reload checkpoint.
It's sort of. It's the same way I feel about like magicians.
Party City. Yes, thank you, Maui Down.
Party City. There it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna restart
Like
this.
that's kind of the same way I feel about magicians, but for some reason, but magicians like even when they're like, even the corniest like mind freak type magicians, like they think they're rock stars, but he doesn't. It's not as like psycho twisted. Whereas clowns seem to go that way when they do their dark turn, and it's just so weird and corny. It's like what? It's kind of like you know who it reminds me of in a way. Did you watch Dak Tourist, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you remember the Manson guys?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. Is these dudes who like they think they are so like dark and edgy, and they think like they sort of have this vibe that's like everyone's afraid of me because of this, and it's like you're just a fucking loser, man. You're just a weird loser.
Hold on.
It's not.
Hang on. Any clowns in the chat? You may want to tune out for a bit and come back in later. I didn't know Patrick was gonna go this far.
Yeah.
Caitlin's 1918. Thank you. I hope to God that you're not a clown for your sake. Just like we should have put a clown tent warning on the top of the stream.
Yep.
Just, you know, if you wear big floppy shoes and you have an inordinate amount of polka dots on your clothes, I would for your own mental health, which is probably exceedingly fragile because you are a clown, I would just I would take a few minutes and then wait till we like find ourselves on like a hypersexualized Italian Nona.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue. Go ahead. Talk about how fucked up and sad it is that clowns exist.
Yeah, well, I was going to issue a warning to anyone living near like
a castle?
No, hang on a second, because I forgot what street I lived on. anyone living in the area of like, I would say, like, West Cermak and South Damon.
Yeah, West Cermak
If
and South Damon.
If you're living near West Cermak and South Damon, do be very careful because there is an entire family of clowns that lives in that area.
Is there?
There is, and they come home at all hours of the evening, and it can be scary.
Yeah, naturally.
So just be careful if you're in that kind of area.
Also, if you are walking to your car late at night, before you approach to open the door, check under the undercarriage of the car, because clowns like to hide there for the warmth that your engine gives off after you've parked the car, and oftentimes they'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
because they are alcoholics.
They're
so
very
it is.
yeah.
It's the booze that's making them that tired.
If you leave them alone though, like leave a little cup of water out for them or something, because of the booze, they will when they wake up they'll be very thirsty, and if they get water, they should move along. Don't feed them, because then they'll identify that as a food source and they're gonna be back every night.
Yeah, if you put out a small cup of Steel Reserve, they're going to be
Mm-hmm.
under your car the next night as well.
Yes. So you really want to make sure, maybe leave a little water, but make it very clear. Like if you have to poke them or give them a little zap with something.
Which,
Just make
yeah, be careful about where you zap them though, because they may think that you're like in on the play, as it were, of zappers, which clowns have been known to use on
Yes.
unsuspecting passerbys. So like if you're gonna zap them, make sure you give them like really pack a punch so they know that you're not engaging in play.
Yes, because that is a trick. That is a trick with them. This is a good question
Yeah.
actually from the chat. Is there a responsible number I can contact to get the magicians removed and rehoused to a local theater?
Are we talking about magicians or clowns now?
Well, I think they may be a little confused because we are talking about clowns.
But this is a great question. You're right though.
It is a good question.
Yeah.
Not that I know of, but
Mm-hmm.
if you call, I would look up and check your call. Look up the website of all the local theaters,
Yeah.
and most sort of like how casinos have to legally have like gambling addiction warnings.
Yes.
Yeah. Posted everywhere
Also,
and
thank
stuff.
you, Laney PG, for subscribing. Missed that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
just-
so much.
Any local theater should have a list of resources. Not so much with clowns, because the clowns don't perform anymore. They just kind of roam aimlessly. Because no one is hiring clowns.
Yeah,
But-
it's sad. There are a lot of American cities that have not caught on, whereas places like Italy, they had a robust unhoused clown population earlier on, so they were able to construct social programs and clown houses, bounce houses,
Fences.
and fellowship programs where clowns could pose as the Ronald McDonald on Ronald McDonald benches where the arm is up over. Just really like valuable good work that sets them on the right path. And in the United States, we just do not have these social programs. Or the
No,
ones
not
that
at
the
all.
ones that we did have were vastly gutted. If you've seen Joker, that kind of exemplifies when Gotham City sort of in
Just
its
thinking that.
austerity politics gutted really all social services designated and set aside for clowns.
Yeah, so... I mean, yeah, you basically... Yeah, I think that's just what I was going to say. So. The damage that Reagan did...
It cannot be
to,
overstated. To
It's
the
like,
clown community. Yeah.
Conservatives they're gonna whine and moan about how the clown, too many clowns on these streets. It's such a problem. Oh, the city's
Yeah,
not safe
and it's
anymore.
their
if-
fault. They like to say.
If push comes to shove, they're not actually offering any solutions that are gonna, truly get these clowns off the street in anything other than prison.
Right. They'll say like what we need is a paid laugh program. And the fact of the matter is no, we need more children's birthday parties. We need more traveling circuses. We need more Jesus, we need more buffoon in general.
Buffoon,
We
yeah,
need more
it's just
buffoon.
buffoon.
We need
That's the
which
problem,
I know
is
it's different,
it's
but
just the
like
one
you can't
buffoon.
you can't
The
have
buffoon
you
or-
can't have blanket services for all clowns when you've got, mimes, traditional clowns, buffoon.
Yeah.
You're talking about the
hang
red
on.
bastard? Or you have types.
I mean, God, you have whiteface clown.
Which suggests the existence of a worse clown.
It does. It does. Like you have August clown, who classically are the victims of pranks by the whiteface clown. So these are even lower. This is like a caste system, kind of, I think, where whiteface clown is, I guess, at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
the top of
even
a
going
of a
further,
low
even going
pile.
further down, you have the tramp clown, and this is what's crazy about the tramp clown is it's hard to tell at that point. You know, if it's like, is it a tramp clown or is it just a tramp who's also a clown? It
Yeah.
becomes very difficult.
No, you're
to tell.
you're so right. You're so right about
And, like,
about
you don't
that.
you don't really have to worry about this clown too
Mm.
much because they obviously, like, character clowns only exist in competition, right?
Yes, exactly. That's not really the kind
Yeah.
of clown that you'll find under your car.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
they can
you-
be a
I get-
cop,
I
a
guess you-
baseball player,
you-
a doctor, or a boxer.
What about what about,
Huh?
is there teacher? Could there be a teacher clown? Because I feel
No,
like
I'm seeing cop, baseball
right
player, doctor, or boxer.
or boxer. Okay, character clown
Yeah.
boxers. Yeah, I feel like I could see. I feel like we could find a compromise, you know, with the right and sort of design these social programs, but find the clowns jobs where they can lampoon typically like more liberal arts kind of jobs, where you have like
Oh.
a poet clown, you have an English
Yeah,
teacher
like
clown,
slam poet clown.
slam poet clown. You have drag clown.
Oh, drag clown.
Drag clown,
sure.
yeah, which would basically just be conservatives going to regular drag shows, because
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it is. But if we tell them that it's making fun of it, then
Then
they
be
may
into it.
fund some systems, and
Okay. Now,
damn, they need fish.
we don't need to talk about rodeo clowns. They
No,
usually
no.
the bull takes care of that problem most times.
Yeah, and if any one clown has sort of broken through the glass big top, it's the rodeo clown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kind of got to the top and then kicked the ladder out behind them. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
actually kind of sinister. I'm sorry, I don't really want to talk about what rodeo clowns did to the community.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's still
that's fine.
pretty. I mean, the sense
You don't
memory
have to get
for all
into anything
clowns.
painful.
And I'm 1/16th clown, so I feel that generational trauma pretty deeply.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my
What was the-
dad's side.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
He's a quarter bozo.
Yeah, I've traced your clown lineage quarter post.
Oh, we're ending a little early today. I forgot. Wow, we were on a tear.
Oh, are we done?
Not quite yet, but I have to do that podcast.
Oh yeah,
got
no,
10
I know.
minutes.
But, okay. Let's see, Buffon.
Are you looking up Red Bastard again?
Hang on. Giovanni Fussetti further explains Buffon on his site. Okay, here we go.
Okay, good.
Page not
Oh,
found.
that
What do you
reminds
know?
me. I have a guy to talk about.
Okay.
The
Is it a Buffon?
No, the Harmonica King. I guess a sort of
Oh,
Buffon.
yeah,
I
yeah,
took
yeah.
a long train
Yeah.
ride and I met the Harmonica King of a very small town in California. I won't say specifically because the SEO on that is probably very good.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like a nice guy. But he was like a
You met him?
yeah, did I not tell you that? He was like on the
Did
train
you
with
just send me the business card?
No, he was the guy who was telling me about aliens.
Oh. Maybe I just didn't put that together.
Maybe not, but like I took a train to Portland, which by the way, our train system really good out here in America. It doesn't take forever to get anywhere. I did it for the experience
It's a great
though.
view.
Like so
It's a great
I
view.
spotted this guy. He had a gear bag, which I peeped immediately. I'm like, this is a musician and he's got gear. So I like started talking to him and he seemed pretty interesting and he was like kind of talking about, living where he lived, where I was headed. And then later in the dining car, we were just kind of like chatting about books. He was reading Dune. I was talking about The Expanse, and I was talking about how I was watching Star Trek, and I was talking about the way The Expanse treats space travel. And then he goes, "Yeah, I saw Craft in Portland in 2014," and I was like, he's like, "What?" He's like, "Mm-hmm." And I was like, my immediate thought was like, "Oh, like he's talking about like a NASA shuttle or something." And then he was like, it's perfectly smooth, no windows. It was moving about 600-700 miles per hour along what would be a normal flight path, but much further up than a normal plane you would expect to be.
Yep.
And I was like, uh-huh.
You clocked it at that point.
It took me longer than I care to admit.
Uh-huh.
But I did not realize what was happening until it was too late, and then I was in a conversation about UFOs, which once you
Yes.
get in one of those, you're in one of those.
Yeah.
And he just kind of to himself, he went, "They're here."
Of course they're here.
I was like, uh-huh. And he's the harmonica king of a small Southern California
So cool.
neighborhood. He also, when he was talking in reference to his guitar, he was like, "And I finally gotten my axe fixed."
Oh, I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
pretty cool, right?
Okay.
Not
sure.
bad, not bad. So the city needs fish. I guess is what I'm
What
trying
city
to say.
doesn't?
Would a get fish quick scheme be just a net?
It's where you throw a Grinch in the water because nothing attracts fish like a Grinch.
The stench of a Grinch calls
the
to the
stink.
fish. Yeah.
As the muck kind of like radiates out in a circle around the Grinch, the fish come running.
Fish are so drawn
Swimming,
to muck.
I
It's
suppose.
crazy.
Yeah, they love muck.
They come
They're so filthy.
Yeah, they come swimming. The fish come swimming. They're so excited.
Those fish swam.
Damn, she swam.
Damn, that fish swam.
Holy shit, that fish swam. Damn, Daniel. Holy shit.
I looked up
Daniel.
I was looking up truck simulator rigs,
Yeah.
like the full kind. And I found one that was $305,000. Or no, 350,000. I think it's more of a training thing than it is for play.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Sure, sure.
but something to think about. For
Is that the
what a
one with
show.
the 3 screens?
Yeah. I think there's probably a way to do it for cheaper than $350,000.
I mean, we could get a Thronos at that point,
Yeah.
which they're definitely
yeah.
still making.
Oh, certainly. How many Thronos do you think they sold into who? Not
S-
including like G4 office
the
buildings.
G4 office building had
Yeah.
2 or 3.
You went, right?
I did go. I went the day
Okay.
before the layoffs.
Yo, I bet we could have
Gotten a
bet we could
Thronos.
have gotten
We probably
those
could have gotten
Thronos
one
for
on
a
clearance.
song.
For a song,
Yes.
for a goddamn song.
That would have been the funniest shit to have. But then, like, imagine. I mean, come on. What the hell? What do we do? Have it at the office? We store it at the office?
Of course
or
we
something?
stored at
What
the
is-
office. You realize how much fucking
yeah,
room we
obviously we
have?
store at
Oh
the
my
office,
god,
but-
obviously we stored at the office.
I was looking at all the stuff that came in, like, labeled as whatever proper, like, Warner, whatever. It's so funny with some of the stuff.
The stuff
that's,
that
like,
they inventoried. So
The Connects. The
Yes.
Xbox Connect is
I did not realize
inventoried.
that. So we work for Warner Brothers Discovery in a loose sense, and they came by and Papa Warner made sure that they knew exactly what they could count among their assets in our office, and so they put stickers on all our computer monitors, which was really cool. And so now they know that we have 3 or 4 Xbox Connects from like 2013.
Yeah, which seems wild. Like, I didn't realize they like went through my filing cabinet and like
Weird.
tagged something. I think it was like I think it was like a laptop or something that was in there, but it's just like, damn. All right.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Everything's good.
Yeah, the Connect, like, I don't think they're even worth 5. I think they have no value.
I think they
'cause
have
no one-
value. They had value at some point for like app developers because they were good for like face tracking,
Really?
like enterprise stuff. But like, surely there's a better camera now that exists. I mean, I think a lot of people just use like iPhones for shit like that.
Yeah, because you just need something with like 2 lenses, ideally, right? 2 or 3
Yeah,
lenses.
pretty much.
Which, yeah, any phone now has.
The Grinch, Android user, obviously.
Yep.
The Who's down in Whoville, they got that Omar plan, where they're in the ecosystem and they get a new phone.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
year.
We tried to do VTubing. Well, we didn't try to
We
do
didn't try
VTubing.
at all.
We
Yeah.
tried. Well, no, I put in a little more effort than you to make like the puppets or something with some free Steam software, and then didn't do much, but if I got it to a point where I was like, okay, this is clearly so much more work than I thought it was. We won't be doing this. It is not worth it for the joke that we will do like for one stream. I feel like
It would have
maybe
been
it's
so
easier.
funny,
It's
though.
probably easier now. It might be easier now. Could look into it again.
Could be, Patrick. Oh, this is too expensive. I don't have the money for this. All right, well, I guess let's stop streaming then.
Okay.
Woo!
You want to raid someone?
You know I do. Who's streaming? A Grinch VTube?
Oh. that
Wouldn't
could be
we
good
all
for
like
Christmas.
to see that?
You can be the Grinch and I'll be Max.
Max.
Oh my god. The home I just
You would
opened
be
Twitch
good,
and the
Max.
homepage is like someone whose boobs are just barely hanging
I mean, I
on
was about to
in
say,
a
if I'm the
shirt.
Grinch, I want to be
Barely
like,
hanging
I want to
on.
be like slut Grinch. Like, I want to be like tits and ass like out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's fine.
Very
That's okay.
green, very green.
But like,
Or
and
maybe
also
the green will be
oil.
from all the
This woman
ones.
is covered in oil or something.
That's disgusting. What channel is that? Oh my
I'll send
god.
it to
What
you-
what
I'll
streamer
send it to you-
specifically would do a thing like that?
I'll send it to you privately so you can investigate and report if
Can
necessary.
you log into your email in incognito and email it to me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think that'll work. I think that'll
Oh,
help.
Jacob.
Yeah, obviously
do Jacob.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was streaming because Twitch didn't suggest it to
You know
us.
what we should do?
So it never
We
does.
should do a joint Mecha Monday with Jacob now that you're on that on you Gundam shit. They Gundam shit. Patrick on They Gundam.
I'm trying to find a Grinch Gundam.
I think that there are kits, but they're not official Bandai and they're not licensed. So it's called Evil Green Mountain Man, or
Yeah,
the
Christmas
Christmas
Grump.
the Holiday Outcast,
The Christmas Grump.
Christmas Grump, yeah, the dog's owner, he who stole the roast beast.
It needs to be like translated though into something and then back into English for it to.
Yes,
hang on a second.
obviously.
Let me try it. Let me try this.
Okay, yeah, get that in real quick.
Google. Translate.
Oh, I just saw the season 2 of Star Trek episode where Harry Mudd returns, and he's got an android of his nagging wife locked in a prison on a new planet.
God.
But
Let's
then they
try-
punish him by leaving him with 500 versions of his wife.
Oh, could you imagine anything worse? Can you imagine a more hellish fate?
She just keeps calling him like an alcoholic. And he's like, no, Kirk, how could you do this to me?
All right, here we go.
My Grinch, he gave a Christmas back to all the Who's it and a Whoville.
So if you Google translate Christmas Grump into Hindi and then delete it and paste that into the Hindi to English translator, it comes out Xmas Rage. So I think Xmas Rage is the name of the toy.
That's very,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
All right, let's raid Jacob. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks to everyone that followed and subscribed and
raid.
stuff. Check out the VODs on YouTube. They're very funny for the most part. And play Station to Station. This is great mindless background stuff because it's not very hard.
Yeah. And we're out.